foodie friends. I'm Maria.
And I'm Gina.
And this is
Beauties and a Feast.
Yes. While I lose my costume. See that was perfect because you're laughing at me, but you put the witch in it too.
What are we eating today?
What
are we making? We'll eat afterwards. What are we making?
Oh, I can't wait to eat too. So I am making a vegetarian flatbread with shiitake mushrooms and some shallots with Alfredo sauce. And I'm also making some Philly cheesesteak sliders and cowboy caviar.
Ooh, yeah. And I am making catfish sliders with garnished with coleslaw. We'll also have the coleslaw to the side, along with, for those of us who have a sweet tooth, we're having intestines for dessert. Actually, it's just a play off of that, but it's how you make your cinnamon rolls to look like intestines, and we're gonna definitely garnish it and make it look all googly and it's actually pull apart. So it's something, again, that you can have at a party and definitely be able to serve and get the laughs that you need.
And I'm looking forward to these intestines. Like, honestly, she sent me the link. I was like, LOL, but it was because I thought that's interesting and I want some. So
we forgot the loaded deviled eggs. Now, these loaded deviled eggs are probably something different that you've not heard before. We are actually, it's done cooking and we kind of prepped prior, but we're putting bacon in it. And another secret ingredient that a lot of people don't put in their deviled eggs.
Yes, ma'am.
And sir.
Thank you. Exactly. And we have our Halloween drink. It is a witch's potion. So it's grape juice, Sprite, vodka, grenadine, and a couple of other little stuff. Yeah, but it's very delicious. So
compliments of Maria.
Thank you. Happy Halloween. We're about to dive in this.
And I'm going to take this cape off and all of this off because I'm not cooking in this stuff.
Yeah. I think I'm going to lose the ears too. Because we're about to get deep down and dirty in the kitchen.
And whip it up.
Yes. And had to get a little sip of that. So, you on the deviled eggs.
Yes, so I'm making deviled eggs. And they're loaded deviled eggs. And the ingredients for these will as follows. Onions, sweet relish, mustard. A secret ingredient of making them loaded is with bacon. And we're not going to use mayonnaise, but we're using Miracle Whip. So you know I had to southern up just a little bit. Put a little south in that.
Yes, and that is one of the reasons why I love cooking with her, because she puts her southern spin on stuff that I would have never thought. But not only that, the last time I had Miracle Whip was when I was about 6 or 7 years old, because my mom used to eat it, and I didn't like it. So, hearing what she just said, because I didn't know she uses Miracle Whip, I'm actually very much looking forward to these deviled eggs, because, like I always say, you can't say you don't like something unless you try it. So, she could cook, so
And Miracle Whip is more of a southern thing, so you can take the girl out the south, but you can't take the south out the girl.
No, ma'am.
Oh, no, ma'am. Oh, no, ma'am. So yes, we're definitely going to get started. I've already started taking out the yolk of the eggs, and then we're going to chop the onions, get the relish going, crumble the bacon that we've already cooked, and
yes,
actually,
it smells really good in here right now.
And then fill these bad boys back up, and I have a cool way that I fill them back up as well. So you'll get to see that too.
Yes, and show me, because I am not a pro at deviled eggs.
Yeah, it's pretty cool how it's done. So once we get all the ingredients in there and get it going, we're ready to go.
All right. And I am making a vegetarian pizza, which you can easily make into a vegan pizza. I'm using Alfredo sauce because I took the easy way out. But if you wanted to make it into a vegan one, obviously there's vegan Alfredo, or you can use vegan cream cheese and you mix that with some vegan creamer, so that way you get the consistency of an Alfredo sauce.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, I need to definitely try that too.
So that's one thing why I love cooking with her. her. So she always talks about bringing the South in and me adding my own flavor, because that's the most important. As we show you these dishes, we want you to add your own flavor into them. So especially if there's something that for your culture that you know will add a little pizzazz and that you like, add that in.
Yep.
And that will what makes it to you. But what I enjoy when I cook with her is that she will cook a vegetarian and a vegan dish. And hunty. Yeah, she had left samples at my house and I ate them all. Of the vegan and the vegetarian ones. So yes.
I'm glad too.
It's definitely a reciprocal relationship.
So I have my Alfredo on. I've already got my onions chopped up. And then she's already hollowed out her eggs. Did I say that right? Hollowed out?
It's hollowed out, yeah. You
so
out. What do you need to do to get that yolk out?
Yeah, exactly. We can make up our own words because that's just us. So we're going to get this done first, and then we're going to move on to our next dishes.
Yum.
Yes. And so I've already prepped half of my pizza. So it's got Alfredo, it's got mozzarella. I decided to put some bell peppers on it. And then we've got the shiitake mushrooms. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and put my diced shallot on these. And then she's got her mixture. What did you add to that?
So
that looks
we've
good.
got our bacon, our relish, our yolk in there, of course. Onions, mustard, and our Miracle Whip. And we're gonna mix it all around. Nice and ready to go. And then we're gonna put it in the deviled egg, and then we're gonna put it in the fridge so it can chill.
All very, very easy. And then we're gonna move on to our next dishes after these.
Okay, so now we are filling our deviled eggs. Just making sure it gets not, oh yeah. And I like to do my deviled eggs with a bag. It just makes it a lot easier. You gotta be very careful because you do have some larger pieces with the onion and the bacon. So if you are doing it with the bag, just make sure the hole in the bag is big enough. As there's going to definitely be, it's gonna be loaded.
Okay, I am about to cut up my green bell pepper and my onions for my Philly cheesesteak sliders. Yes, these are gonna go on sweet Hawaiian rolls, so it's perfect. And what I'm gonna do is, they are already sliced, and so basically I'm going to mix my bell peppers, my onions, with some ground beef. Of course, you could use regular beef, shredded beef, whatever beef. You can even use chicken, you can do whatever you want. So I'm gonna do that, and this is actually gonna be put in the oven once I put the cheese, and I'm gonna butter the tops of the rolls just to give it that little extra. And I'm gonna put a ton of cheese, so I'm gonna do a mix. Swiss and provolone.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait.
Oh, I'm starving, so yes.
Okay.
And what are you doing here?
So, for our coating for our catfish, we actually use white cornmeal. What the?
What? What is it? See the witches in training, girl. What you got? What are you bringing into this kitchen?
I don't know.
Besides the food.
I don't know what that was.
Oh, that was
We're gonna
scary.
have to look back at this footage and see what the heck that was.
Oh, what a creeper.
So, I have white cornmeal that I've already seasoned. We've seasoned it with 2 types of slack mama, the hot and the regular, also Old Bay and lemon pepper. Season it again to taste. Some people don't really want a lemon pepper flavor on it. Some people don't like the spicy. Again, how you like it, you can season it. I use white cornmeal, you can use yellow cornmeal. Either or is fine. Either is gonna get you what you would like with your catfish. So we're gonna get that going. And then after that, we're gonna start on the coleslaw.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're doing is we put in some of our catfish nuggets for the sliders. Now we kept the grease kind of low. We want to be able to flip it. We don't want to continually to immerse it because we kind of want it to be flaky and tender. We don't want to overcook it to be crunchy because we're going to put it in a slider to bite. Okay, welcome back. We have a special guest, a little witch in training. This is my daughter Gianna. She will be making cowboy caviar. I'll be finishing up the coleslaw for our catfish sliders. She loves to cook. She loves to eat.
Yes, I do.
And that's how I know she's mine, because we do this together. So tell me what you're cooking, Gianna.
Okay, so I'm going to be making the cowboy caviar. So first we're going to start by scooping it. So
In the bowl.
in the bowl.
Yeah. Scoop it up like a shovel. There you go. What is this?
Okay, so this,
And where did I get it?
you got this at Trader Joe's, and this is elote.
And it's a seasoning, right?
Yes, it is.
So we're gonna put that in afterwards.
Yes.
Once we get all of the other ingredients. So scoop all of that in the bowl.
All of it.
Yep.
This is gonna be so yummy.
Yes, it is. Twinning.
Okay.
Okay.
Put it in the bowl.
So you ready?
Yes.
So go ahead. I will be doing this.
Okay,
if you're
so-
over there doing that.
I'm gonna be pouring in black beans,
What else are you putting in there?
corn.
Ooh.
So
What
first, let's put this beans in.
Yep. Make sure they get all the way in. Did you get them all? Okay. Perfect.
Bam. We need to get all that in. Then
Okay.
we have some corn.
Yep.
Oh wow. And then we have black-eyed peas. Woo.
It's a party in my mouth. It's a party in my mouth. It's a party in my mouth.
Okay.
Okay, is that good? So what do you do after that? So I'm gonna move these out of your way. And then you are going to take that and you're gonna stir ever so gingerly.
Yes.
So you wanna make sure when you're stirring, you could just get all of that in there. So you gotta scoop
All that.
and push. Scoop 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 and push. Because you want to mix it up. So you got to scoop and push.
Scoop and push. Hey.
Push. Oh, you push a little too much. You pushing out the bowl. You pushing out the bowl. Okay, so for me, I have mixed up everything for the coleslaw. Oh yes. So my coleslaw is a southern coleslaw. Think of KFC. Gotta have a little bit of sweet flavor on there. And we have mixed everything up. I'm gonna add a little bit more sugar in there. I put milk, my secret miracle whip, lemon juice, vinegar, sugar, and pepper. You can either use buttermilk or milk. Either one is good, but it does need to have one of the two. Okay, so now that we have everything all mixed up, we're gonna put what kind of seasoning is it?
It is elote seasoning.
Okay, so we're gonna put that in there, and then we're gonna put a little bit of the squeezed lemon. So you wanna put the lemon in there?
Yes.
Okay. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Come on now. Put a little elbow in it. There you go.
Get all that lemon.
Okay.
Good.
So that, and now you want to put your seasoning in there.
Yes, and we have Trader Joe's everything but elote seasoning blend.
Okay. Come on.
Dump it in.
Go on.
3, 2, 1. Whoop, there it goes.
Okay.
Whoop,
I will
there
help
it is. Whoop, there it is.
So when you're mixing this up, it's good to just kind of make sure that the seasoning gets all over. You're not going to do the scoop and push. You're actually going to just kind of smash that seasoning in there.
Smash it.
Yep. Good job.
We're gonna smash.
And then, wait, you gotta make sure.
And mush.
There you go.
Yeah.
We are ready. The coleslaw is done. The deviled eggs are done. The catfish is done. Ooh, it's almost time to plate.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Ooh! Ooh!
We have a few more things to do before we have to plate. Okay?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm actually cooking down the bell peppers and the onions in the leftover bacon grease, because remember, Gina cooked up the bacon to put in the deviled eggs. And then I'm going to add my meat to this. I wanted them to cook down a little bit before I had added the meat, so that way everything cooks at the same time. Add in your ground beef. And you just want to get that mixed up with the veggies, so that way it can all cook together. And then we're going to put it on our sweet Hawaiian rolls. Alright, so here's your mixture for the Philly cheesesteak slider. So it's ground beef, it's got onions, it's got bell peppers, I put a little bit of salt, and I also put some Slap Your Mama because I'm taking some notes from my girl Gina on her little southern mix. So you're going to want to drain the grease before you load this on to your sweet Hawaiian rolls. So I'm going to do that, throw some cheese on it, and it's going in the oven.
Okay, so now we're ready for our dessert. We are making our intestines. So what you want to do is you want to get your favorite cinnamon rolls that are canned. You can usually find those where the refrigerated cookie dough is, next to the butter. And you're going to get them, you're going to unroll each of them and put them in like this, your container, and make a design. Remember, you can make brains, you can make intestines, whatever it is that you want. We're making intestines.
This is what it's going to look like. So I pieced all of the bread together. So these are your Hawaiian rolls. And you just want to put the meat mixture on it. And then I'm going to place the cheese. And then she's getting her stuff in place. All right.
Okay, so we have added our food coloring to our icing to get our intestines nice and iced up. And then what you're going to want to do is just, you can do it in a pattern if you want, but you want to get it all on there like that. So if you put it back in the oven, it'll just melt the icing a little bit, which probably is what I will show you today. And you want to spread that icing all around so it gets all the intestines. All the intestines needs to have some blood on it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take out the flatbread pizza and the sliders, and we're going to put in our dessert. We want that icing on top of the cinnamon rolls that are our intestines to really melt through that. And you only want to leave it in the oven for just a little bit. You don't want to leave it in there for too long, so a couple of minutes, and then pull it out. Are you guys hungry? You ready to eat? Okay, so we have our catfish sliders. We have our Philly cheesesteak sliders and our cowboy caviar, our deviled eggs, our flatbread pizza, and our yummy dessert, intestines. Actually, really, it's just cinnamon rolls, but it's delicious, it's spooky, it gives off the Halloween flair, and we're ready to eat.
Oh, absolutely ready to eat. So
I don't know where I want to start first.
Well, I'm gonna try this deviled egg because remember,
oh yeah,
I didn't do Miracle Whip.
Okay, so I'll try deviled egg with you. Hey, so we plated our food. Let's taste this deviled egg that you've been waiting to taste.
Yes. So keep in mind, earlier we were talking about Miracle Whip. So here we go. Mmm. And the bacon. And the bacon.
It's a loaded deviled egg, so we put bacon in it, remember? Oh my god. So delicious. I can taste each note. I can taste the salty, I can taste the sweet, I can taste the relish, I can taste the onion. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I know I should talk, but that's good. That really is good. I'm sorry. I might have it all in my mouth, but this is good. Miracle Whip.
Who knew?
Now I'm gonna be using this when I make certain things, especially stuff that,
and not everything. You
well,
can't
because
put with everything.
no,
So you can only put
because
with
it has
certain
that
things.
sweetness to it.
Exactly.
Oh.
So remember, they call it Miracle Whip. It's considered a dressing. So
That is good stuff. So this was our Halloween episode. We made 2 different sliders. She made her bloody intestines, and we got some pizza, some salsa, deviled eggs, and our bloody drink. So make sure you tune in again for Beauties.